Hi guys, great to be here with you today. I know it was over a month ago now, but for Christmas I got a book called The Immortals. It's about Leicester City's season when we did the unthinkable and won the Premiership against all the odds. We were favourites to get relegated, just sacked our manager and things weren't looking good. Starting the season with no losses though wasn't on the cards. Vardy making record books, scoring in 11 consecutive games, Mahrez lighting the world on fire, and Kante becoming a household name. How differently things turned out in the end. Remembering that year is such a good feeling and something I want to see happen again. Remembering things in the past can often fill us with joy. Remembering all the good times we've had with our friends, all the great things we've witnessed, and just wanting to go back to those days. There is something that we do often do though when we remember the past, and that is that we don't always remember things exactly how they were. We can often remember things in a more positive way than what it was actually like. One great example of this from the Bible are the Israelites. Moses had just taken them out of Egypt and they were wandering around the desert. God had given the Israelites a new beginning, away from slavery, away from all the bad things that were happening. But the Israelites, all they did was moan about how good things were back in Egypt. They've just left Egypt and God had already performed a miracle, giving them clean water. And the next thing that happens in Exodus 16 is that they moan about not having any food. They think back to life in Egypt and all the food they had, bypassing the fact that they were slaves, being whipped and endured forced labour. Funny, isn't it? That when you think about a time in the past, your mind can just cherry pick moments. You don't always remember the struggles and pains, just like the Israelites. God had given the Israelites a new beginning. He had taken them out of probably the worst period of their history and was giving them a new start. Could the Israelites see the great plans God had for them? Could they see how amazing God was for saving them? Could they see anything other than their past? No, they couldn't. Living in the past is not a good idea. God has great plans ahead for all of us. God wants us to keep moving forward and not keep looking back. You might be like, oh yeah, well that one year I read the Bible every day. I felt really close to God then. Or do you remember when I prayed for that guy's arm and it healed? I was full of the Spirit that day. Oh, and when you used to spend time with God every morning. I'd never be able to do that now. Well, why not? Don't think back to how great your relationship with God was. Don't be like the Israelites looking back. Look forward. Make the next day the best day you've ever had with God. Those Israelites missed out on the great plans God had for them. Don't be like them. Let us look forward to the new beginning God has and move closer and closer to Him every day.